gardener, in fact, this has nothing to do with being a gardener, to look in your kitchen one day and see fruit flies or other flies, right?
That's it. We all get bugs in our house, and you know, look, that's part of being nice and starting the garden and all that.
Yeah.
You open the doors and windows, but you also get all the bugs want to come in.
My husband's always like, use the garbage disposal. We're getting fruit flies in the sink, right?
Right.
It's like he's always like yelling at the kids about that. This is your set of 2 from DynaTrap. Now they have the big outdoor DynaTraps that take care of all of that. This is an indoor insect trap. So it's going to be really innovative, very different than what you've typically used, and you don't want to hang that like gross fly paper in your kitchen or something. That's gross. So we're going to do this on Easy Pay. $4.60 gets them both home. All you have to do is let us know, do you want them in the black or do you want them in the gray? And then you are going to get not only the 2 traps, you're going to get 4 glue cards. These attract a variety of household pests.
Yeah, so we tested them for fruit flies, mosquitoes, and house flies. This is from my house in the wintertime. All right, what do you see on there?
Oh.
A whole lot of fruit flies, because we buy fresh produce every week when we go to the grocery store. We sit them out on the countertop. We have this plugged in right there. This is the bonus that we got when we bought that fresh produce. The fruit flies. Well, I didn't have to mix up some special potion and sit it on the countertop. All you do is plug this in, and that beautiful blue purplish light that you're seeing here, that's what attracts them. They want to come and they check it out. They can't resist it because it's a special color temperature that we at DynaTrap have developed, same as in our outdoor traps. That's why they've been so successful here. And all you do is plug it in and let it work. It attracts and it captures those bugs, so they're not in your food, they're not around you, on your kids or your pets or anything like that.
And you know, I really like, we're not spraying something.
No chemicals.
It doesn't matter, like, you know, if you have kids or pets.
Right, no
put this
sounds,
in an outlet
nothing.
where they're not going to touch and everything's fine. Yeah, there's no zapping sound.
No.
So it's working with drawing them in, and you can see the blue light here. We have some animation, though, that kind of breaks this down for you in a way that's really easy to understand how it works.
Yeah, so you plug it in to any outlet inside your house. You can plug it in the kitchen. All right, the bugs are attracted to that light. They can't resist it. So it's a special color temperature, again, that we developed it. They see that light, they fly, they want to go around the back to see where the light is, and then they land on our Sticky Tech card. Once they land on that card, they're trapped. They can't come off of that glue card, then they expire. They're great as night lights, so maybe if you have kids or elderly parents that need to use the restroom at night, perfect for that. Any room in your house, you can use these in. Now, we put it in the kitchen mostly because that's where we get most of our bugs, because we have 2 sliding doors in the kitchen. We have the pets with the dog food and all that kind of stuff. It's this easy. You plug it in and it catches bugs. What I love about it, most people when they see them think it's an air freshener. Oh, that's nice. That's a pretty air freshener. Oh, that's a cute night light.
My producer Chunky said in my ear when we were watching the animation, can you pick up that card so we can show those bugs again?
Yeah.
Notice he asked me. Thanks, Chunky.
And they're my bugs. They're from my house,
I feel like you should have to hold your own bugs.
Well, that's the great thing about it, because this looks beautiful and pretty. The other side, that's the business side. That's when you know that it's working.
Right.
And it costs less than 1 cent a day to operate. And these cards are really sticky. Now, we tell you that basically 30 to 45 days per card.
Okay.
But as long as there's room on the card, you can still catch bugs. And are they sticky? I peeled one off.
Yeah, they are very sticky.
They're very sticky because you don't want that bug to get away once it lands on you.
Wait, okay, so how long can I get per card generally? Like,
30 to 45 days.
Okay, so like a month and a half, 1 to 1.5 months per card, we are giving you 4 glue cards and in 2. So each, you can put them different places. If I decide I want more glue cards at some point.
We do have them on QVC.com.
Okay, so we do have refills. Although really, this is going to get me through a minimum of 4 months, but probably closer to 6 months.
That's it. Just check the card every now and then. Look on the back and see, do I have room? If you have room, there's plenty of room to catch those bugs. It's as easy as plugging in.
I guess when you don't have a lot of bugs, you can maybe get
and the other thing too is
the
plugs also pivot. So depending on how your outlet may be, so I know a lot of people in the Midwest, their outlets are vertical or horizontal. You can turn this also. We don't take up both of the plugs.
All right, so I'm thinking about my house. Fruit flies are not something that we have all the time, but we will see them sometimes. If I have this plugged in when I have fruit flies, and then the fruit flies completely go away, can I unplug it? Now, I know the back is really sticky, so I don't want to touch it on anything, but maybe I could put it like in a cabinet or something. Like if I...
Yes.
Or like in the garage, probably the garage, not my cabinet.
The stickiness will not go away.
So I could keep this for an indefinite amount of time and
Yes, you
just
could.
keep plugging it in when
Right.
I noticed I had a problem?
Yeah, and most people just leave it plugged in because
You probably should. I'm overthinking it, but I was just thinking,
Right.
like, well, if I didn't have fruit flies today, could I take it out?
yeah, and less than a penny a day to operate on this thing.
Probably
So
just leave it plugged in.
there's no sound emitted from this. I have 2 small dogs. It doesn't bother them. There's no chemicals emitted from this. It's all about the color, temperature, light. And again, these are my fruit flies. This is 30 days worth at the Pickford house, okay? We buy fresh produce. We
Yeah.
get fresh bugs. That's just the way it is. In the
Especially
summertime,
with summertime coming.
we have sliding doors that are open all the time. What happens there? Well, the pets like to go in and out. We don't always close the doors right away.
Well, and then that's just those
You get
household
bigger bugs.
flies, right? So,
Right.
So tell me again the type of bugs that this is going to attract.
So we specifically tested for the fruit flies, the house flies, and the mosquitoes. So those 3 main bugs you saw in this card. There are other bugs on here. Why? Because they're attracted to that light. So our outdoor DynaTraps use the same color, temperature, light that we have in these. That's why we've sold over 2 million alone at QVC.
If you find yourself going to bed and hearing bzzz,
Oh.
you think there's a mosquito in the room,
Yes.
plug this right
That's
in
it.
when you go to bed and
Right, it'll
get,
catch
and
bugs
get
while
it
you're
away
sleeping.
from, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's a terrible, oh, isn't that the worst? You're trying to sleep and hear bzzz, you
Or you
can't.
know something's flying around and it just keeps bothering you.
You know, this would also be really great because it's just an easy plug. There's no reason that if you're someone who loves to RV or
Oh,
maybe you have
perfect.
like that vacation place you like to go to, whether it's an Airbnb or your little place by the lake, take these with you.
You can take them out. I mean, we have this plugged into one of our Halo bolts here. That's how much power that it doesn't use.
Wow.
So you can take these with you anywhere you want to go.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we have it in 2 in the black or 2 in the granite. Granite is the most popular right now. Under $23, 5 easy payments of $4.60. That is an affordable way to get rid of a problem we all have. It drives us all nuts. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Sean. Well, from bugs to just